Ladies and gentlemen, I'll go by name is Cool Prince, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So basically, I came across this guy, this video, and here is what he had to say about Eminem, one of the GOATs, one of the people I actually appreciate his lyrical abilities, seen as one of the kings of this rap game, seen as one of the GOATs in this rap game, seen as one of everybody's top five, most people's top five in the rap game, has proven himself time and time again, and just a guy to which you can just give those accolades. And someone here said something about Eminem, and let's just react to it. This guy is called Dr. Umar, and this is what he has to say about Eminem and Eminem not being one of the GOATs of hip hop. Let's listen. Let's go.
The best of the best, East Coast Prince. I know it's better than the rest. East Coast Prince, the rapper no one contest. East Coast Prince.
Ask you a question.
You don't think Eminem is one of the best rappers of all time?
According to who?
You.
Rap fans.
Let me say something to you. And this is going to my African fundamentalism. No non-African can ever be the best of anything African. It is an insult to the ancestors, it is an insult to the race, and it is an insult to every black person. Do you think I could go to Palestine and be the best anything of Palestinian culture? You never see that. You think I could go to Israel and be the best of anything in Israel, whether it be a cook, an instrumentalist, a dancer? Hell no. And we have to stop naming non.
Okay, this is even coming. It's surprising that it's coming from Joe Budden. Joe Budden said he disagrees with that because we know that in recent times, Joe Budden and Eminem, they have been having a lot of beef, a lot of, they've not really been in a good place because they had a fallout basically. And Joe Budden is one of the guys that has been very critical of Eminem's recent projects. So, but let's listen to what this guy just said. This guy said that anything that is relating to African, that nobody can come there and take the culture and be the best of that culture. It's funny because, first of all, hip hop, yes, hip hop originated, it's actually black American music. It originated from the blacks, but this culture was also adopted by other people. It's a sound, it's entertainment, and it was adopted by other people, and other people basically we have a lot of rising stars in it. So it's a culture to which it is no longer just the black Americans that have it. It's a culture that was founded in the black American community, but other people have taken this and they've made it better. And a lot of people have come out. There are a lot of white rappers. There are a lot of African rappers. There are a lot of rappers in the UK. UK even have what they call the grime music, which is basically an extension of hip hop. It's just their own called the grime. So him talking as if it's now very cultural is funny because let's just assume, let's use another example: the basketball, the NFL, the NBA. The NBA basically is a white man's sport. The basketball was originated by the whites, but who are the most dominant players in basketball? We have the OG Michael Jordan. We have the current guy LeBron James. We have people that Steph Curry. We have people that are basically championing basketball, that are the faces of basketball, that are blacks. But does it take away the credit that these people are actually talented in that sport or in that particular genre of music or in that area? It doesn't take away that cred. You still give them the accolades. But my guy here said that Eminem, not because he's not competent enough, not because he hasn't dropped the body of work to prove that he's one of the GOATs, but for the fact that he is white, he can't be one of the GOATs because he is white. Not for his competence, not for his lyrical ability, not for his rap prowess, not for his body of work and his catalog and his portfolio to prove it, not for his work ethic, but because he's white. It's just funny to say, man. Let's go.
In Israel, whether it be a cook, an instrumentalist, a dancer, hell no. And we have to stop naming non-African people, Joe.
But I disagree.
Stay with me though. Let me finish this. We got to stop naming non-African people as being the best of any aspect of our cultural product.
Joe, I think you
because
can.
it is an insult.
You
we gotta
can.
stop
It is an
inviting.
We
insult.
can acknowledge that the talent is the
Yes, I can acknowledge Eminem's title.
We should.
But let me tell you,
Go ahead.
For you to
what
put
I
him
think.
at the top,
Let me ask you this.
that's white supremacy.
Let me
bro.
tell you this.
That's white supremacy.
What's white culture?
I don't see
This is another thing called the victimization mentality that I love blacks have. Only this one that's kind of like it's portraying an image of someone that is fighting for black culture and being a philanthropist for black culture or championing black culture. But the problem is with this is that you don't know the line to draw. You don't know where you're putting a barricade, which line to draw. Yeah, now you're talking about he's saying is white supremacy because they acknowledge this guy for his rap prowess, his talent, and his body of work, not because he's white. He's not called one of the goats because he's white. He's called one of the goats because of what he has proven to do in the hip hop game. Nobody is calling Vanilla White one of the goats. Nobody is calling Makumo one of the goats. Nobody is calling MGK one of the goals because these guys have not reached the pen game. These guys have not done what Eminem has done for the culture. Eminem has pushed the culture so far beyond what it was that even the white community have they embrace hip hop, they love hip hop. Eminem pushed the culture and pushed it way further than a lot of blacks did. And in fact, a lot of people were inspired to rap because of Eminem. Even MGK that dissed Eminem said Eminem was basically his idol and Eminem inspired his rap. And this guy here says it's white supremacy. White supremacy is when someone is rated at the top because of his color, not because of his competence. But Eminem's case is different. But man here is saying that because of the African culture, no one should call Eminem one of the goats. That's stupidity to me. It's just really dumb. Well, let's listen.
Eminem building those schools and hospitals.
We gotta
I don't
stop
see
inviting
DJ
people to the
Khaled
cookout.
building those schools and
You know what I'm
hospitals.
How does building schools and hospitals relate to hip hop? Someone tell me, please. How does building schools and hospitals relate to hip hop? How does that relate to music? If you are talking music, then argue with music. If you are bringing facts about music, then talk about facts about music. But how do this relate to hip hop? Man is just being emotional and he's just being a black racist. That's what I'll call him. Just being a black. Anyway, let's listen.
I don't see DJ Vlad building no damn bets in supermarkets.
Yo, I'm asking.
Hell no.
Let me ask you a question.
Ain't no.
Ask you a question.
You don't think Eminem is one of the best rappers of all time?
Wait. So I wish I could play it further really, but I think we can talk about that later on. But man, this is just so annoying to watch and it's just really, really embarrassing. And it really, I think a lot of people, let me not generalize it, but there's this plague of a lot of victimization mentality among the black community, the black American community. And a lot of them feel that because they are black, automatically they are victims or they are somewhere at a disadvantage. And because of that, they use that as a crutch not to push forward or use it as an excuse to accept that, just to accept their sad, violent, rough reality. And they don't even want to be better because they already have an excuse and a crutch of the whole victim side of things. And it's really not good. It's really not good. And that's why I always appreciate Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne has never really identified as a black victim or someone that has faced any racial profiling. He has said it in real life that he was saved by a white cop. So when people talk like this, I think it's more of the mental side of things. It's more of the mental side of things, pushing, not, I don't know how to put it, where your mentality kind of like affects you and hinders you from moving forward and kind of like clouds your mind and your judgments, that even before you are racially profiled, you already identify as someone that is being racially profiled. So I think we need to change our identity, and that's just it. And yeah, I can't really say too much. It's just what I see online. And let's go back to this. I really don't know what this guy is talking about here. And for this guy to still say the same thing, that Eminem is not one of the goats because he's white, it's dumb. And with that being said, tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think about what I'm saying. And I'll go by the name is Coast Prince, and I'll see you on the next one. With that being said, my people, peace.